Hello guys, how you doing over there? My name is Taiwo Olaiwa. So we are going to be taking a look at antonyms this time under our English grammar. So I believe antonyms are a new word to you. You might have heard or heard about antonyms from your previous classes. So I believe it's not a new word. But what comes to your mind when you hear antonyms should be synonyms. Why is synonyms not part of this work? Yeah, we have to make it a breakdown for you to identify synonyms and antonyms. Because in certain cases, we have learners not able to identify between the two. So if I told you, okay, what is the opposite of this word or what is the antonyms of this word, you may not even be able to identify the one for antonyms or synonyms. So that's why I'm putting it on myself to really have you guys know the difference by taking it one after the other. Because in certain cases we have tutors putting it together. In most cases, in most of our subjects, we used to put it together, synonyms and antonyms. But for us to learn more about it, for us to really know the real meaning of synonyms and antonyms, let's pick it one after the other and talk about it. So we're going to be talking about antonyms, and we have some of the words and meaning to antonyms. So what is the meaning of antonyms itself? So antonyms are opposites. It is the opposites of words. So we have so many words existing, and sometimes, just like we have done it in our lower classes, word and opposites, you know. So same thing applies to antonyms, just a direct meaning to that. So opposite of words. So if I have a word, what does it mean in reverse form or in opposite form? So the first example given to us there is fast. So, what is the antonyms of fast? We have slow. So, the opposite of fast is slow. So, we have other words given to us as antonyms. So, let's continue to see. Other word of antonyms, other examples, we have small. You know the meaning of small, something small. So, the antonyms of small is what's large. So, you can see from what we have here. And so let's think about some antonyms you just saw and what part of speech were they. So from the previous examples given to us, we saw small and large, fast and slow. So what part of speech does this belongs to? Is it a verb? Is it an adjective? Is it a noun? You know, well, that should be a topic for that. We're going to have a special class for this, obviously. But it's very important for you as a learner to really identify what you are really talking about. So if I say fast, so, what part of speech is fast? Is fast a verb? Is it an adverb? Is it a noun? As a learner, you should be able to identify that. So, what's the antonyms of fast? Antonyms of fast is slow. So, what is slow? Does slow belongs to another part of speech, or they belongs to the same part of speech with fast? All right. So, we get to discover this in our subsequent classes, but for the sake of this, it's just the word and the opposite of the antonyms or words we're trying to talk about here. So let's continue. All right. So we think about some words. If it's a noun and if they have antonyms. So let's go to practice time. Sorry. So we have a practice time just for us to know some words and identify the words. If you understand what I've been saying about antonyms so far. All right, so let's go to the words in the next slide, and we can think about the words and the antonyms. So let's start the first one, joyful. So I'm putting it to you. What is the opposite, or what is the antonyms of joyful? Okay, we have another word. We have quick. So what is the antonyms of quick? So I'm very sure you're thinking about that already. So we have another one. We have soft. What is the antonyms of soft? So the last one here, we have quiet. So what is the opposite of quiet? So let's move back. I believe you are thinking about that already. Or I know it will be a very fast learner. You can easily tell me the opposite or the antonyms of the words given here. So let's start from the first practice question. So what did you say, or what is your answer for the first one here? So I heard someone saying the antonyms of joyful is sad. Is that true? Okay, that's the correct one. So sad, joyful. So joyful, the antonyms of joyful is sad or miserable. So that is the antonyms of joyful. I think you get that. Next one, quick. So I had someone saying the antonyms of quick is what? Slow. Oh, it mentions slow. That's a good one. Just like you have it in the other one, we heard about fast, slow. So it can center applies to quick. So they often they mean the same thing. So the antonyms of quick is slow. So let's go to the next one. We have soft. What is the antonyms of soft? That is, what is the opposite of soft? Okay, I had someone saying hard. Okay, I think that's the correct answer. So hard is the antonym of soft. So let's go to the next one. Quiet. Quiet, quiet, quiet. Okay. So what's the antonym of quiet? Oh, someone said that should be loud. Is that correct? You know, when someone is quiet, you should know what that should be in direct opposite. That is loud. All right. So let's have a quick recap on what I've been saying so far about antonyms. So I told you antonyms are words in that exist in opposite form. That is, word that has opposite meaning of another word. That is antonyms. So I gave you some words with direct opposites, which you have seen, and I'm giving you some practice questions, which I believe you did from your hand. All right, so this will be the end of this session. All right, thank you for your time and goodbye for now.